Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Danny.
I'm Allie.
I'm John. This is for our Lab 406. This is our litter survey. Now, one of the two locations we did was Shell Beach. We mainly focused on the area just to the right of the T dock by the entrance, and we scanned mainly in front of the water, but we went a little farther inland. And our data we found were mainly the types that mainly found were classified as other, but the highest type we found was beverage, while the category we found more carbon than most.
Okay. The second location we surveyed was Seawall Beach, and we surveyed just a portion of the beach from a dock to a staircase. It's probably about 100 feet distance from side to side where we surveyed. Probably longer than that. This is, yeah. Um, and the type of litter we found, in the majority was just other pieces, and that consists of things just like random things like trash and little tiny pieces that could not really be identified. Overall, we found mostly carbon.
The most locations that we picked for a survey are the Shell Beach at Galveston, Texas A&M, and then the Galveston Seawall Beach. For the combined locations, the biggest amount. I'm sorry. Okay. The type of trash that we found the most at both locations was also in the category other, but the second largest was probably beverage. And then the category for both of them combined is carbon.
There are multiple problems, but the ones we went with is the amount of time it takes for plastic to decompose and plastics in the environment. The amount of time it takes for plastic to decompose is a big issue because it can take anywhere from 50 to 500 years, meaning that while people who left the trash, they'll be gone, they're moving out other places, the trash will remain there for a very long time and will cause major problems on the beach and to any life that's trying to live on the beach.
And the other problem we went with was plastics, like the effect of plastics in marine environments. Whenever plastics get into the ocean, it can affect over 800 species worldwide, and over 80% of litter is plastic. It can cause death if they eat too much of it or just get tangled in it, and also the amount of plastic can cause diseases because of the chemicals they're made of. In a year, over 13 million tons of plastic are dumped into the ocean. And this also causes a problem for us because they get into seafood that we eat. And um, yeah.
Solutions specific to the locations we went to. For Shell Beach, the fact that it's on campus and that there's so many dock areas for students to fish, we feel like there should be more than one trash bin, especially with the amount of like people that go frequently. And then at Seawall Beach, it was harder to find litter because there was more trash cans. But even with the amount that we found, we think a solution would be regular beach cleanups.
Um, the two websites we use include um, Cherry Energy, where they talked about how long plastic takes to decompose, and plastic pollution affects sea life out the ocean by the Pew Charitable Trust. So that was our litter survey. Thanks and giggle.